Hold on one second. All right, I'm ready. Hello, my fellow Americans, and welcome to the What the Famicom Gaming Podcast. I am Dan.
And I'm Nintendo, folks.
Again, I'm not sure where you got that nickname.
I thought it was... Never mind.
Let's do this again. Hi, I'm Dan Tendo64 with my co-host. What's your name again?
PlayStation, Nick.
Perfect. Let's do this. Welcome to another episode.
Wow.
Let's get this moving. This is probably the biggest, right?
This is the biggest one to date, actually. Yeah, this is incredible. I can't believe you're letting me be part of this. No, thank you for letting me be part of this.
Presidential, you would say.
What? Oh, you dropped it already. You ruined it. I was going to surprise everyone.
Before I get into the topic, I want to just do some housekeeping, I guess.
Ooh.
So first off, if anyone's listening to this podcast before or just is listening to this on the first time, they might be listening to this on iTunes.
What?
Because I am officially on Apple Podcasts.
That's crazy. They let you do that.
He said, Steve Jobs said I couldn't do it, and jokes
on
him.
No, he said it last week, right?
Oh,
in
yeah,
an email?
I think he did.
He said no, and you were like, "Wait a minute," and you tried to reply. Didn't you reply to the email and it said couldn't deliver? Yeah. Like mailer demon error, I think. Yeah.
Oh my God, you say he's automatically in hell. Jesus Christ.
He went somewhere. I have no clue where.
So anyway, we're on iTunes. We are officially on iTunes, which actually I think my viewers have quadrupled. I haven't seen the numbers. I'm just going to assume they quadrupled or...
Yeah, I think they have too. Lots of... most people will be listening to it on their iPod Classics. So shout out anyone on their iPod Classics.
Yeah.
They have the earbuds in, the white earbuds. And
that's all the cool kids are using those. So
yeah.
You got some time. If you got earbuds, you got an iPhone. If you got Apple Podcasts, check me out. Look me up. I am also on iHeartRadio now.
And Grindr, right?
Grindr, I was on first. That was the first thing I was on.
Yeah.
But I was on not as What the Famicom.
Yeah, you had WTF were in there. I remember those letters. I think it was
just What the Famicom. I'm pretty sure that was... It's not important. That's not.
It's not important. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's get to the meat of the issue today. We're going to talk about president.
Well, hold on.
Oh, you're not ready?
We got to do the vegetables first.
The vegetables?
I want to make an announcement that we are soon going to be doing mini episodes.
Oh, shit.
Yes, you heard it here first, folks. Mini episodes of the What the Famicom Gaming Podcast. And Nick, you want to tell these people what it's called?
I do.
Okay.
The thing from the text.
It's going to be
called... You put me on the spot.
OM Game Boy.
Yeah, I do remember now.
OM Game Boy, and it's basically just going to be 10-minute episodes, maybe 15, maybe less than 10 minutes. But it's just going to be us reviewing games, maybe reviewing recent games.
Ooh,
I know that's a very taboo thing.
It's taboo.
We don't fucking talk about anything past 1999.
Is this like a fetish thing? I don't know. Like you're getting into new things? It's like you're like experimental?
I'm getting a little experimental tonight.
Yeah, it's in your 30s. I think that's when that happens.
Yeah.
So, congratulations.
You get hair in different places.
Yeah, you'll be talking about something that happened in 2001. Like, wow, it's new.
And you'll think, yeah.
Yeah.
So, coming soon. We're going to have mini episodes. I don't know when, but just make an announcement. They're going to show up. If you have time in the toilet or time walking on your break or whatever, just pocket-sized gaming comedy.
Whoa, that's amazing. Pocket-sized, and it's called Oh My Game Boy? That's genius. That's all. You can pop it in and just pop it all off. Pop it on your mouth. Pop it in. You got it popping right there.
Right? You want to say it one more time?
I'm good where we are.
All right. Now I know how excited you are.
Oh, my God.
Because now we're going to get in the meat of it.
Yeah. I'm glad we got the veggies out of the way. Thank you for calling them
nobody wants to eat the veggies. You just got to get them out of the way to eat the meat.
You eat the veggies first?
Isn't that a saying in porno? You got to get the veggies out of the way first.
Before you get your meat?
Yeah.
Like cauliflower in there?
I think it's the pornos you were telling me about. I'm not sure.
Yeah. It's a weird field, but you get pretty deep. So... we're going to talk about presidents or something? I didn't hear. I wasn't paying attention.
We're not just going to talk about presidents.
What?
We're going to elect the next video game president of 2020?
I honestly am actually pretty excited for this because presidents are never in video games, are they?
Yeah, it was really hard to find, actually. I couldn't find anyone
I
at
couldn't
all.
find anyone either.
This
Not
episode almost didn't.
one. Yeah. He was like, research presidents in video games. It's how his text come through. It's text to speak. Yeah, research presidents in video games. That's his voice. That's what it sounds like in my phone. And I was like, I'm excited. I'm ready to do it. I researched it. I couldn't find one president in a video game. So I have a piece of paper. It's blank. Did you come up with anything different than blank? I couldn't find one video game that had a president.
Yeah, no, the episode's over. I couldn't
Okay.
think of anything.
Well, time to head home. This is
All right,
like an
awesome.
oh my god, Game Boy. Yeah, whoa.
This is basically the first episode of Game
Yeah,
Boy.
yeah.
So we are going to elect the next video game president.
Ooh.
Like, we're going to be the American people, and we are going to, show off what presidents have been in games, what people have wanted to be president, what presidents should be reelected. And
Like the candidates. So we have
yes,
some
the
candidates.
candidates.
Is that what you're saying? Some
I
juicy ones?
I just didn't want to say the word. It's too
I
political.
did.
I don't want to get too political in this episode.
Didn't. Yeah, you didn't know that word.
I didn't want to get too political in this episode. It's not about politics.
Yeah, like it's like an eighth grade word. I understand. That's a pretty big
I
word.
don't want to get too political. So what are the names of the parties that we have narrowed down to of these elected officials?
Well, I mean, presidents and games come in one of three flavors. We've decided. We did a little research. We did a little digging. We talked to some people in the know. I'm putting my hands in quotation marks. Everyone in the know knows what I'm talking about here. And we came up with three main parties, and they all have like political stances and backings and all these people behind them and ideologies. It's great. It's amazing. And what I came up with, me personally, Dan didn't even help. It was incredible. I had to do it all. It's sad, but was it break it down to three parties. There's a radical party. That's like a president who is powerful, kicks ass. He takes names and he doesn't take no for an answer. Sometimes he's shooting bad guys himself. Then we have the Wiener Party. You want to tell everyone what a Wiener Party president would be?
The Wiener Party would just be a president in a game who doesn't really do anything to the plot, who usually just gets rescued, or is usually just like a trophy or reward, or is kidnapped or something like that.
Or he just says, "Oh no, my country's under attack by aliens. Can you help me?" That's a Wiener president. He's not doing anything.
The Wiener president is a non-entity. Is basically like a nothingness to the game itself.
He's just there, like to make it seem important, but he doesn't really do anything. Who cares? And
we actually, surprisingly, this list is pretty good.
Is it? All right, nice.
Yeah.
So then we have my favorite political party, the Sludge Party.
Yes.
Oh, when I hear Sludge Party, I'm like, oh my God, those guys again? And these are the presidents who, whoa, you're playing the video game and the president wants me killed? Wait, the president is on the bad guys team? Wait, the president is the one behind the whole conspiracy? It's like, these are the bad dudes.
Yeah, it's funny because the way you were saying that, look, it's the president. Like,
yeah,
the more you were saying it, the more it doesn't sound as fake. It's more believable each time a game comes out with one of these, and you're just like, oh yeah, okay.
Oh, the president's behind it. Yup,
the main character's friends with the president. There you go. It's done.
Yeah, he's a bad guy. The president's a bad guy.
Yeah.
So I mean, radical party, like, yo, power to them. They want to make change themselves. They want to literally be beating people up in the streets. When you see a president kicking someone's ass, that's awesome. Wiener party, it's like Switzerland. They want to just like, whoa, what's going on here?
They want to stay neutral, but if you're trying to stay neutral, you want to stay neutered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most of those are neutered presidents. In fact, I think was what's his name? Coolidge was the first neutered president.
Yes, he didn't have a butt genitals or a front. Yeah,
no genitals.
I heard. Yeah, Calvin Coolidge actually had conehead butt. Remember coneheads?
Yeah, I actually think it was based on him. It was a Calvin Coolidge thing. Like, he ran on Tippy Canoe and Tyler 2. No privates for me or you. It was
Calvin Conehead. Yep.
Yeah, that was his thing. He ran on that platform, and I think
it's not really talked about a lot, actually.
No, it's actually hard. If you Google it, it's censored. You probably won't even find it. You can. A lot of my friends have pictures of presidential genitalia. Guess who doesn't have in his collection? Coolidge. because it doesn't count. It's like just a flat area.
Yeah. So that how do you get off on that?
Oh, he does. No,
No, wait,
Coolidge is
no.
like,
How
yeah,
did
yeah.
he can't get off. He's not around.
Oh
How do
no, no,
you
no.
get off?
He can. Oh no, no, no. My friend Josh, he can. Like,
Yeah.
it takes him like 10 seconds.
That's weird.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. The president.
Does he have like the dots like in Coneheads when you see his butt? He has like two dots above where his butt is. Did Calvin Coolidge have those?
He only showed me the pictures once. I was drinking a lot, and I actually just remember bliss, orgasmic bliss. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm
Weird.
gonna have to look this up.
You will. So let's move on. Let's talk about some of these candidates for one of these
All
three
right. Well,
parties.
I will start with the Wiener Party.
Oh my God, my favorite party.
The, like some of these are in the plot, and that's as much as I'm gonna say about what
Hmm.
their characters are.
Yeah.
So part of the Wiener Party is President Marion Bosworth from Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Oh, literally. What do they even do?
You know, get out of here, Marion.
Marion's corny. It's like, oh, I'm the president. You have to do this. It's like, hold on, dude. Chill. You
Hold
don't
on.
give me orders. The other dudes, the dude who you always save, who's English, who's like, come on, grab my hand. Or
Yeah,
like,
there's
or
always
like,
a Call of Duty game with a guy that says "Grab my hand."
yeah, yeah. And then the other one is always press X to pay respects. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Call of Duty moment of all time. What
I
if?
don't even think Marion was at that funeral. So whatever.
No, I mean it's kind of selfish.
Yeah.
Who
Our
else you
next
have?
president is President Adam Bedford from Resident Evil 6.
Oh, damn! I remember him very vaguely in a trailer because I didn't play Resident Evil 6.
I actually distinctly remember him,
Did you?
and he he dies within seconds
Wait,
of being
wait,
in the game.
really?
I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil it. In the
I don't
beginning of
care.
Resident Evil
Spoil it,
6,
please.
him
He
and
dies.
Leon Kennedy are like talking
Oh
like,
shit!
"Oh,
He's
Leon,
friends
like
with Leon.
he's like Leon, there's a conspiracy going on," and then he gets bitten by a zombie, and you have to kill the president.
I think the coolest thing Leon could do to maybe save him would be to be talking to the president, and the president's off to his right somewhere, and instead of like turning, he has to walk turn. So he's doing
Like the
this.
way he did in the second one.
Yeah, and he's walk turning and goes, "Wait, no, don't
So he has to
die."
tank control him.
Yeah, tank control and turn slightly to the left while his arms are
That would
still.
have made a way better game. That would have made a way better president. Adam Bedford, you fucking suck.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
Next one, real quick, is President James Johnson from Metal Gear Solid 2.
ooh, kind of a wiener.
He's kidnapped.
He doesn't do anything.
No, two things. This dude's
Uh-oh.
kidnapped. Raiden saves him, and then he rats out
Oh,
the Patriots.
wiener.
What a
Did you
wiener,
say
like-
wiener, dude?
You know, you work for a conspiracy like theory group that's ruling the world. Why are you gonna snitch on them?
He doesn't have a gun. He doesn't have anything.
He's never gone now.
He's just a dude talking to you.
He basically explains the whole entire plot of Metal Gear Solid 2.
That's, oh, dude, that's
So
such
not
a
only did
wiener.
he snitched on the Patriots, and then he snitched on Hideo Kojima because he just fucking said the whole plot of the game. So
I think if you do something in the right time, he tells you the entire plot of Death Stranding. I think.
yeah, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Norman Reedus has a Conehead button that too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but it's in his front. Conehead front.
That's whatever, man. I respect that actually.
His nickname in high school is Norman Petus.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not very original, but like I respect it.
Yeah. So next one is a video game called Mario's Time Machine.
Never
And
heard
it's
of it.
Thomas Jefferson.
Never heard of it.
Mario helps Thomas Jefferson, and Thomas Jefferson is just like, "Hey, thanks for saving the Declaration of Independence" or some shit. Like
Does he really say that? That's
he
funny.
really does. He's like, he says something. I don't know. He literally has no. Mario. The only reason something was wrong is because Mario showed up and altered the timeline. So the president is a non-entity. He was just like, "Oh, what? Who's this plumber?"
It's wild because I feel like he owned slaves and Mario knew that.
I think that's why Mario went back in time to see the slaves.
Not to save them,
No, to see them.
to look at them.
Yeah, and
That's
be like,
sick.
"Mm-hmm." And that's all I
Mhm.
would say.
It's a me, a Mario.
Yeah.
You have a slaves.
They don't really talk. Nintendo
Yeah.
doesn't really talk about that game that much.
Well, it's weird that they picked him, isn't it? It's like almost sinister. It's
Yeah.
dark. Anyway, moving to the next guy.
All right. Our next one,
Filthy.
President Ronald Ronnie Reagan from Bad Dudes.
Oh, dude, classic wiener president, but also classic burger guy. Like I like him.
Dude, I think you actually get to see him eat. Does he actually eat the burger?
In an extended, I heard the developers were working on a scene, but they couldn't afford the CGI for it,
Yeah, it was high tech.
and the ketchup.
The
I couldn't afford the ketchup plus CGI. It was like one or the other. And what's a game without CGI or ketchup? So
I mean, I heard that when kids found that out, kids poured ketchup on the Nintendo cartridge.
yeah, it ruined like 1,400 games. There was a whole big lawsuit against Nintendo. They called
And I
it.
think that's
Yeah.
when the game rating happened because that Tipper Gore was like, these kids are pouring ketchup on these games. It's bad for our youth. Oh,
Yeah, like violence in video games. Like consider ketchup on your console in
that's
video
how it
games.
started. That's actually how it started.
Yeah, ketchup v. Hatsumoro, who is one of the developers of the game, was the
Mhm.
big lawsuit, and you can look it up, but we'll save you guys the time. Just look it up.
Ronald, yeah. Tear down that ketchup.
So good. That's
Perfect.
that's good.
The next one, I'm gonna try to. I only got two more. The next one is
Okay.
President Clinton and Hillary Clinton from NBA Jam.
Oh my God, they're on fire. I'm seeing Hillary doing flips. I'm seeing Bill like friggin' Duncan, and
But
like,
wait,
mhm.
wasn't Bill already Duncan? If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, you're talking about the sex stuff, right?
He stuck a cigar up his butt, right? Wasn't that it?
No, he stuck a cigar in someone's vagina.
No, I know. I just.
Oh, I
I,
really didn't. I didn't know if you knew. Damn it, I ruined the joke. Sorry, I was like, he doesn't know. Damn it.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine if all these years I thought it was he stuck a cigar up his butt?
I thought you thought that. And what if it
And
was the
live
lit
on this
end?
podcast, I revealed that I'm an idiot and I didn't know.
Well, it's possible. I really, really
Because
thought it
then
was
that means
possible.
I would have believed him when he's like, I didn't have sexual relations with that woman. Like
You'd
he
be like,
did.
yeah, of course. He just
Uh,
stuck a
I
cigar
believed
up
him the whole time.
his butt. Like it was lit, but who cares? Yo,
Yeah,
could you suck air up your butt?
probably. I don't know. He was
No.
present, so I guess so.
He was president, so I guess so. Go ahead.
Last one. There's a game from the 80s. It's a strategy game
Hmm.
called President Elect, where you play as the president. You play as real presidents or fake presidents, and you do the electoral vote. This is in the wiener category because I'm assuming anyone that played this fucking game in the
Was a
80s was
wiener.
a wiener.
That's a good point.
So if
That's a
you're
really
listening to
good.
me and you played this game and you knew before I even said the name of this game, we're shaming you.
You're
You're
a
a
weenie.
loser.
You're a
You're a
weenie.
weenie.
We know who you're voting for. Thanks.
Yeah.
Good
Oh
job.
my God. Yeah. Of course. We know what group you're voting for. We're making sure
You,
none of these people get it.
yo, there's stuff in the ballot, all right. If the ballot's in their mom's basement, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Dorks.
Where do you record this podcast?
Um.
Moving on next.
Actually, I have one that's sort of
A
in
wiener is
this
like in the same
pile and another pile. So
third party.
President Obama is in the
Oh,
this
yeah. Which one? Which game?
because
Madden?
he's in Madden 2011.
Yeah, he is in Madden. That's right. That's
So
a good cameo.
the winning team shows up at the White House at the end, and he just holds like their jersey. He's a fucking sellout.
I think some of the if you beat the game with the right team, like the Patriots, they refuse to go to the White House.
Yeah, I heard they update every single old football game with that.
Can you imagine? EA Sports, it's in the game. Hold on while your game updates. You're like,
This is the
whoa, did
Sega
they change
Genesis
the
game.
did they change the graphics? Did they change the glitch where you can blitz on fourth down? Nope, they updated whether your team can decide to go to the White House or not.
Why is the White House grass empty?
Yep.
Why isn't anyone there?
It's the same exact scene, and like the president's even talking to them like they're still there. Like, thanks guys, we won, and it's just empty. It's like that's a
Yeah.
great, it's a
So
great
if you
touch.
have a PS1 version of Madden, look out for that update. It's coming soon.
And seriously, write in, tell us how it is. Did it make you feel more political, more
Yeah.
involved? We love hearing from the fans.
So our second category
All right, which party do you
is
want to talk about?
the radicals.
Yeah, dude, let's talk about some radicals. I love
Talk
some
about some
radical
radicals.
people. Yeah, radical prez.
You
Who
want
you
to name
got?
off some radicals?
I don't have the list.
Oh yeah.
I mean, whatever. I did research. Let's
All right.
not act like
So
I didn't. I didn't.
first
I
one on the radical list, President John F. Kennedy. He was in a game called Re-elect JFK. It was a game that came out in 1994, and it was like it's sort of like a mystery point and click, but not like Monkey Island, but it's like
I don't actually know about this game.
it's like a interactive novel or detective story because you survived the assassination and you're JFK trying to get reelected, but also find out who tried to kill you.
This is great because
Yeah.
it's like Zapruder film plus.
Yeah.
Like it's
So
like
he's in the
conspiracy is
radical
still
pile
there.
because he fucking tried to solve his own murder.
Ah, I like that. A man who's trying to take action, he's trying to do something, and he's trying to not be dead. I respect
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yo,
No, I didn't know
do
about
you
this game until
know
recently. It's amazing.
the anniversary of him getting shot is today?
Oh, oh my God, you're right.
I'm dead
Whoa.
serious. Like that's wild that we did
No,
that.
today, yes.
I don't know when this episode gets released, probably a week from now, but we're recording this on the anniversary, and I just finally saw this film. Not to segue, that was kind of weird.
You did just literally see JFK?
Yeah, I just
It's a great movie, but it's like
yeah,
4 hours long.
I was at work, and like work's like, oh, work, and I was like, let's
Wait,
just watch the whole film.
hold on. Where I'm recording this podcast, like 50 feet away from me right now, there's a grassy knoll.
Are you serious? Who's on
Dude,
the grassy? No.
I'm recording this podcast on an open car Corvette Cadillac.
This is weird. I feel kind of like Jackie Kennedy because I want to grab your head.
Okay.
Next candidate.
Next. Oh, the king himself.
Who?
The king of gaming. Who's the king of gaming?
Cooper.
Duke.
Damn it, we didn't follow each other's
We were not on the
lead.
same page on that one.
No, we weren't. But
So
Duke,
Duke Nukem.
he's not president. I don't understand this reference.
See, so in the end of Duke Nukem 3D,
Oh shit.
you informed me. What does he do at the end of Duke Nukem 3D?
Well, he finds out what kind of shit ending is this. I announce my presidency for the 69th president of the United States, and everyone
That doesn't-
cheers. That
He
sounds
does-
like
It's
Duke.
great. It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't, because I don't know when the 69th president would be, but if anyone's going to be it, it might be Duke.
I hope it's him.
And wait, dude, I just realized something. 69 is a sex number.
Oh my God, this whole
You
time
think he did it on purpose?
I thought he liked math.
I know. I thought he liked the future. Turns out he was talking about sex.
I never thought he'd be
Duke.
horny
Of
and
course,
president at the
Duke.
same time.
Duke Nuke. Now he doesn't win, but he's definitely in the running. So
He's
we're
definitely
gonna take consideration for Duke. Okay.
Okay. So our next one is President Richard Nixon from Call of Duty Black Ops Zombie Map.
Oh shit, the zombie mode. Zombie mode had a few things going on for it, like Nixon, fucking zombies. Wasn't JFK in that one too?
Hold on. Did you just said it had a whole lot going for it, but just
Yeah, and I
named
just
what
mentioned
said.
I just named the exact same things in the title. Yeah, I did.
I mean, you didn't really try for that one.
I wanted to bring some energy to the podcast because I feel like you were downing us, and then you.
I took a lot of downers when I first started the show.
Yeah, I took a lot of uppers because I figured
perfect.
keep
Bounce
it
out.
up. Yeah, that's perfect.
So no, you're right. It's I looked into this. It's Nixon, Fidel Castro, JFK,
I said
and-
JFK.
and Robert McNamara. It's like
What?
I think
Wait,
JFK.
what?
It was JFK's like Secretary of Defense or something. I already knew this before, which is weird. I remember that.
That you know that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But they fight zombies.
You seriously must have like an IQ of 100. People listening think you're an idiot, but you're fucking. I'm talking perfect score.
That's actually a lot of the reviews that I've gotten about this podcast is just we think you're an idiot. They're not even stars. There's no star reviews.
It's just your IQ review.
It's like one brain. One
One
brain out of 5. Like you only get one brain.
Wow. Did you
Yeah.
tell them we are gonna brain on their mother?
Yeah, I say that, but I say it to my brother, and I'm like, wait.
Say it to
So
your
the next
mom.
one is Saints Row 4.
Oh my God, you're the president. Yo, that game is actually funny because I bought it not knowing this, and it was like $4 on Steam, and I was like, "Yo, hey son, let's play it." And I played, and like all of a sudden, you're going through the White House in first person mode, and it's like, "Oh, what's going on?" And they're like, "Mr. President, Mr. President, President, come this way." And right when you are going through like the curtains to come out to do your speech or something, you get to pick your character. So I made mine a super voluptuous, sexy woman who had huge tits. Like I'm
Is
talking.
this for you or your kid?
He wasn't there when I created the character. I had to change. I made 2 characters. I made a guy one because he wouldn't understand my fascination with this female character, or maybe he would, but I'd rather him not at this time. And I literally wrote down her name, Ruby Celeste. I called her because it sounded like a porno name. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
definitely does.
Doesn't it? It's good, right? Anyway, I made her have the biggest breasts you can have on a character. And I was like, I'm not even like that in games, but I was like, this is funny. And then they're like,
Is it cartoony? I've never played any of these. I don't know any of these Saints Row games.
they're pretty good. She looks pretty hot. Like I would give her a 9 out of 10. I would
What would
think
your son give her?
a foot out of 10.
Oh my god.
Hey, so anyway, you're the president and you have superpowers. Aliens invade, and you just start blowing them up, and literally you're the person who's going to kill all the aliens by yourself, which is weird for a president to do. Like
It
usually the
sounds
president.
awesome. I might have this. I might have this somewhere on my
It
place.
is. It's actually cool because you have the power to like jump 10,000 feet in the air, crush people, like throw people through walls, and like blow them away with lasers and bazookas. And it's like, oh, by the way, you're the president of the United States.
I'm gonna counter you. I'm gonna make a guy with the biggest dick.
No, when I made the guy character, I made him the over sexualized version of a character. So he has super big chest muscles and six pack abs and stuff. Because whatever, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do.
You just gotta cover up the fact that you made the sexy girl. So
Yeah. So I'm
your
making a
son and
sexy
girlfriend
dude.
sees it, they're like, oh no, I made both sexy.
No, I made a sexy dude. It's okay.
No,
I made
don't
a
worry.
dude.
I don't
made it-
discriminate.
Yeah, I made a dude with huge muscles that I like.
Gender neutral pixels.
Yep, I love pixels.
So the last one is from a game called The Conduit 2, and it's a futuristic badass Abraham Lincoln and George Washington.
That's kind of cool.
So I remember this game. I played the first one and I played a little bit of the second one. It's all about Washington conspiracy theories, reptilian people, like literally all the conspiracy theories that are popular now. I'm not even kidding.
Good.
All the ones that people legitimately like
When was this game
flooding
made?
YouTube with. This game came out in like 2009.
Damn.
Yeah,
ahead of its
2009.
time.
But it's all about that. And at its peak, you're chasing the bad guy. You turn on some. Honestly, the plot is so
Bad.
stupid, but also bad and good at the same time.
Mhm.
But at the very end, you stop the bad guy and you stop the aliens that invade and shit like that. And this portal opens, and two like bulky dudes come out like space armor, and you're not sure who they are. And it's Abe Lincoln, he's in the forefront, and George Washington is behind him, and they're like, "Come with us, we need your help." And the
That's
game
awesome.
ends on a cliffhanger, and there was never any Conduit 3.
Damn it. So they were going to make a game where you, Abe, and George all fight alien things
Yeah,
and kick ass?
And
It
it was
actually would
just-
have been pretty cool.
I think the reason why they didn't make it was on the Wii, and it didn't sell that good.
Yeah, it's the Wii. We hate
Nothing sold on the Wii.
Oh, dude, I took a Wii on my system. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you Wii on your system?
System's code name for wife.
Why would you Wii on your wife?
We're into that.
Why are you in it?
Why are you going to shame us on the podcast?
This is the only thing we do on this podcast. We don't game, we shame. The new.
That's our new slogan. We don't
That's our
game,
new
we
slogan.
shame. That's so good.
All right, so
All right.
that's the radical
That's
list.
the radicals. I like the radicals. I like
If you're keeping score at home, we already went through
the
the wiener
wieners
list,
and the
radical
radicals.
list.
We got one list left. Who we got? Sludge
We got
Party?
this is the sludge list.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Explain
Sludge Party.
Explain who the sludge is again.
The Sludge Party is the most disgusting party known to man. Like, they're poisoning their own people. They're literally targeting you as, like, trying to assassinate you. Sometimes they're even, hey, it's the president. I have a mission for you. It's a death mission. And really, I'm behind the conspiracy and I'm funding the terrorists. Like,
I think
that's dark.
I remembered if there was a president in that Conduit game, it was probably that case too. That was probably both. It was probably had an evil president and then futuristic old presidents came.
Yeah, there's probably both in there. I agree with you.
So that
I've
should,
never played it.
I hope Conduit wins. So in the sludge category, the first one is Duke Nukem Forever, the president. In that
He's
game.
a dick.
I remember.
Remember
He's
you're doing the
16
Oprah
bucks
commercial? He's doing the Oprah thing. Remember? He's having a good time. Duke is finally unwinding.
Yeah.
And then, whoa, all of a sudden the president has a broadcast and you get attacked minutes later. And then you find out the Queen syllabus. I'm making this up. The Queen, it's like a collective.
You're not making it up.
Yeah. No, I'm making up the name. It's a Queen collective, whatever it is. The bad guys that are trying to kill Duke Nukem. Oh, it turns out the president paid them because the president told them, if you kill Duke and make me king of Earth, we got a deal.
I like to
I'll pay you."
imagine that the aliens bribed the president and gave him a briefcase, and when he opens it, it's like alien sludge. And he's like, no, you tricked me.
He tricked me.
I don't know if that actually happens, but I just like to imagine
I
that.
think, don't you blow up the Hoover Dam and the president says, damn it, Duke. And he's like mad at you because you're like, you were just trying to live. You're literally killing your way to live. And the president's like, damn it, Duke. you weren't supposed to fight the aliens, and it's like that's a mixed message. They were
Yeah,
trying to kill me.
you're not
You want
really
me to die?
setting straight.
And then I think at some point the aliens turn and kill the president because he doesn't even have a
I
name.
feel like whoever in a movie and a game, whoever the president makes a deal with, it never turns out good.
No, it doesn't, man. Presidents, honestly, it's a terrible job.
You know, like, but
You gotta get kidnapped. You gotta get killed. Maybe sometimes you're a sexy woman named Ruby. That's fine.
even in the radical list, it's not. They're not living their best life.
No, they're down on their luck, man. If anything, someone should contribute money to them for living their life. If you donate, if you have the click button, yeah, we have a click button here. If you click it, we'll donate money to the president.
We're gonna put a clickable link
right here. Yeah, right here. You can see it. You can see it right here. But we'll donate to the president of your choosing. You can pick which one. I don't care.
If you're listening to this on Apple or Spotify, you take your phone and you dip it in water, and that sends us a link.
Message. A link with money attached.
Yeah.
And we'll donate it to the president you want. Like if it's Duke Nukem, I mean, you can pick. It's up to you.
All right. So the next one is President John Henry Eden from Fallout 3. Yeah,
it's like a multi-president, and you're like listening to it.
President AI.
Spoiler alert! It is an AI. And it's like all the presidents, kind of all their colloquialisms, and yeah, I said that word, but all their sayings and like ideas all bunched into one computer program, and it's like, yeah, I'm the president to do this.
Was that Bob Dylan saying he's the president?
It's Bob Dylan. Do this. I think Bob Dylan would make a great president.
Bob Dylan, but Bob Dylan would probably be in the sludge category.
Yeah, 100%. I don't like Bob Dylan at all.
Just because I feel like, he would have been in the wiener category.
It's me, Bob Dylan. We're gonna kill all the poor people.
It sounds like, right? He would turn.
Yeah, I think he would. He would turn. He was.
All right.
It's weird. I read an article. He turned on his family, actually. That's sad. He turned full frontal nudity on his family. And
like he just...
Full frontal nudity, and there was nothing down there.
And his son was the lead singer from the Wallflowers, so he was like, "Dad, I got a new song."
I can't.
And Bob Dylan turned around. He's like, "I got something too."
Wait, is it called Two Headlight?
Yeah, or One Headlight. And then Bob Dylan was like, "I got one headlight."
The joke was, this is his next song, Second Headlight. I don't know.
You see, you ruined my joke earlier. I ruined your joke.
Let's move on.
President Howard T. Ackerman from Command and Conquer Red Alert 3. That was J.K. Simmons, correct?
Yeah, the dude from fucking Drum Harder, Not My Tempo. That's what I'm talking about. Allstate commercial.
Not the name of the movie. The movie is called Whiplash.
No, it's called Not My Tempo. And then he says,
Harder, Not My Tempo, yeah.
Fuck you like a pig. And he does this.
The part where he yells at the kid, and it wasn't the kid that messed up.
That's
a great scene. He's like, you were the one that was off cue, but he didn't know it. So
I know that's such
Oh my god, he's such a fucking monster.
The funniest thing in the world is where he signs him up to play drums in a song, and he says, "We're gonna play the old song." And it's
at the end, at the very end, right?
Yeah, it's literally the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, because as a drummer, you're the only person everyone's paying attention to, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna play the old song. We're gonna do this," and then the actual event starts, and you're live in front of everyone, and it's a different song, and you're a drummer. You're fucked.
He was fucking phenomenal in that movie.
That was good. Anyway, he's also good in that game.
Yeah, I think he does like what do you call it?
What's the name in that movie? That game. Sorry.
In Command and Conquer? I know nothing.
Yeah, the dude from Home Alone. There's an insane man with a gun.
Joe Pesci.
No, fucking. He's creepy. He totally. Oh my god. He's involved in conspiracy theories in my head, not in real life.
Randy Quaid.
No. Oh my god. I forgot his fucking name. Keep going. I'm gonna bring him back. Was it?
Is it the uncle? He calls him a creep?
No. It's.
What are you looking at, you little creep?
No. That guy's great. No, the dude who runs the hotel that Kevin McAllister.
Oh, Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Tim Curry's in the game. I think that's the game Tim Curry's in, right?
Is he? I think he is. I think you're right.
And there are clips where it's like, what do you want to do? And you pick an option, and he's like, all of the men have died. It's like super intense, and you're like, okay, Tim, let's just relax.
I mean, you know, I don't like getting political, right?
I know, but when he pulls down his pants in
Not to
front of
get
a group
political.
of kids, it's nothing there. It's blank.
I think all of these presidents have conehead butt in front.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Tim Curry's, and he literally, his defense for this whole child molestation thing was crazy. It was, how can I do that if I have this? And he pulled
And
out
they
his hand.
said,
There's
"Well,
nothing.
you can take it in the butt." And he's like, "How can I do that if I have this?" And he showed the button. There was
Yeah,
nothing.
there's nothing. So he was innocent. They couldn't prove him guilty of any crime.
Beldar Conehead would be able to get away with the Me Too thing because he doesn't have anything. Like that
Yeah,
he could accuse
honestly,
of.
you can't get in trouble if you don't have it. Is I think the legal stance on that,
I
right?
think that was the second hashtag.
Yeah, Supreme Court deems you don't have it, so you can't get
Gives,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
get it.
can't gives it. You can't gives it. No, both.
Yeah,
It's both.
I think it was the Conehead Act of 2019.
Yeah, I think that's seriously, it's sweeping the nation. People are talking about it everywhere. Click the links below.
Yeah, there's a link right there. There's a link everywhere. The next one is President Noah Grace from Resistance: Fall of Man. I remember this. There's like
Jesus Christ.
3 Resistance games. They're only for PlayStation. But the president, he's another president where he's like the Duke president, where he's like,
He just wants
we got
you dead.
well, he's like, we got to do this. Oh, I'm secretly helping the aliens, or I'm secretly helping the invasion.
Sounds like a dickhead.
They're all dickheads, man.
Good point. Good point. Good point. Who's
Another
next?
one. The next one I'm going to talk about is the same exact thing.
What?
His name,
Who?
President Hoffman, I think his name, but he's also known as RoboPrez from
Yeah.
Destroy All Humans.
Destroy all humans. Come on, he's a robot president. Like, of course he's bad.
He's the president, but the aliens invade, and he's like, well, the only way to kind of save my people or stop the invasion is to join the aliens. But then he puts his brain in a robot and becomes Robot Prez.
Exactly. So these people, I don't know if I know we don't get political in here, but once you become a robot, you don't have private parts. Am I right?
Well, once you become, yeah,
So I'm seeing a lot of stuff going on over here that's really making me.
I'm gonna say the
work.
only person in all of these parties that has any private parts was Duke
Mhm.
Nukem.
Yeah, he talks about it all the time. I believe
That's all he talks about. Yeah,
He mentions it like a lot.
it's funny because there's two presidents in Destroy All Humans, the RoboPrez, and then the alien leader kills RoboPrez, and he becomes president. So it's still a bad guy.
political.
It's
It's
still-
still political. It's still political.
I'm sorry, I don't like getting political
Politics.
in this
We don't like talking
podcast.
political.
The next one
Mhm.
is Half-Life. You want to talk about the Half-Life president?
Oh, are you talking about Dr. Wallace Breen?
Is he a doctor? Or is he the
Yeah,
president?
he actually is a doctor, and he's president of. Here, I'll put it this way: he worked on the Black Mesa project. He's not explicitly named in Half-Life One, but in Half-Life Two, you see him everywhere. He's all over the TVs. He's the white-haired dude in the suit. Some people say he's behind the G-Man. Hello, Gordon.
Oh, the G-Man.
I'm the G-Man. I notice you notice things happening. And it's like, whoa, dude, I don't know what you're talking about, but there's a white-haired dude on TV. You're showing up in my train car here. There's a dude in the Citadel who's telling me to pick up trash. What do you play the game or no?
I've only played one. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember the G-Man. I barely remember.
Okay. In 2, my favorite part of any video game might be Half-Life 2, when you get off the train and there's a dude in a mask and he has an electric baton and he literally knocks over trash and you can pick stuff up in the game and he says, "Hey, you pick that up." And you have to bend over, hit the E button to pick it up.
Why?
I swear to you have to. He makes you. He's abusing you. And you have to hold it over the trash can and drop it. Everyone in the world knows what they did. They threw it at the dude, right? He comes over and hits you with the electric baton, and you can't get to the next part until you put the trash in the
Oh,
trash.
so you have to do that to move
Oh,
forward.
you have to. It's the funniest thing in the world. But
So
anyway,
the fate of the Half-Life world is dependent on you throwing trash out.
yeah, it's literally trash that maybe you shouldn't have to pick up. I mean, it's like recycling versus listening to authority. So Wallace Breen here, after he's on the Black Mesa project, he gets elected to Citadel. I think it's City 17 is the name of your city, and he's elected Earth Administrator, aka President. And he raises a lot of good points, but he also wants you dead and picks up a gravity gun at the end of the game and tries to kill everyone. So like,
That's not a good
It's-
president.
No, it's like sludge category, I'd say. If you try to skip
Definitely,
that one.
definite sludge.
Sludge. Move on.
All right, the next person in the sludge category is President Elizabeth Winters from Vanquish. Vanquish was like a PS3, Xbox 360. Um, it was sort of like Gears of War, but really super fast paced.
You could
And
slide around the game, I
yeah,
think.
you slide around the game.
Yeah, I kind of
It was
remember that,
actually
but
really fucking cool.
that is
But
cool.
the
Except the
plot of the
president's not
game,
cool.
the voice acting, and the everything about it was what I feel like Eastern culture thinks we would want to play because all the main characters
Yeah.
like are all ultra American. They smoke cigarettes, they
I
curse,
love it.
but they do it in really bad voice acting. And
I
the
love it.
president is like this terrible woman who like it's the reason why all this stuff exists. The area you play in. You ever see the movie? It's like a Halo. It's like Halo from the game. It's like a ring.
Okay, yeah, it's like a space ring.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're living on the ring, and like in the background, you see that moving in the background. So
That's
it's
kind of
actually
cool.
really fucking cool. But Elizabeth Winter, she's the fucking reason I think it's all happened. So
So she's against
we're
you.
not
She's
creating
against
the
everyone.
game, we're
She's
creating the
trying.
president, and this president's a fucking
Okay.
sludge.
Sludge. Put him in the sludge pile.
Sludgy. The next one, Final Fantasy VII. Who do we got?
Yo, we got President Shinra. He made the list.
President
Yo, my
Shinra. That's a
man,
running.
dude. He doesn't even have a first name. My man is literally in charge of Shinra Corp. All he wants, my man has one campaign. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Destroy Avalanche. What?
Wait a minute. Cloud
Everyone's
is part of
like,
Avalanche.
and so is Barrett, who's black, so he's racist.
Whoa.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Well, wait. But
Yeah.
Snow is white, and Snow is a part of an avalanche.
It's really weird. That's why the game's so deep, I think. And people who don't get the game or don't listen to the podcast by What the Famicom on Final Fantasy VII might not get that kind of stuff. They're not deep.
Episode 7, if anyone's curious.
Wait, Final Fantasy VII was episode 7?
It was episode 7.
That's so good.
I'm as deep as Shinra.
That's
Shinra's
the bad guy.
holes.
That's the bad guy's holes.
Yeah, so yeah. He's the only one on this list that has holes.
There's one scene where he has a son named Rufus who tries to kill you.
Mhm.
And he says to his son, like, oh, all I want for you is to have this. And he pulls down his polygons, and it's hard to tell what's there. I can't tell
And Rufus is like, Dad, you have a low polygon count. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I think so. Moving on. Who else you got on the,
we have
the sludge list?
we have two more. We have
Oh, shit.
big one. President Koopa from the Super Mario Brothers movie. He was a
Okay.
president. He's a president.
I honestly think he belongs in a different political system. I think he'd do better with a different group like the Radical Party because he's trying to make change. If you notice, there's
actually
fungus.
is. You know what?
There's fungus everywhere, and he's just trying to fix it.
He's trying to clean the fungus. He's trying to get rid of plumbers because plumbers are kind of just ruining his.
Well, I think he actually wants a plumber because fungus is clogging his toilet because he has poop hole.
That's what. Oh, he has a poop hole.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
he
because he's
does.
a dinosaur?
It's not really explicitly stated. It's not canon in the overall archetype of the system, but he totally asked for a plumber multiple times and screams for him, in fact. And there's a scene where he has toilet paper on his foot, so I can only
That's
imagine.
funny. It's funny
Yeah.
you say that because King Koopa, kids used to call him King Poopa. And that's why he wanted to become president. It's like a Napoleon complex. He's like, no, this ends now.
So really, it's a bad plumbing system throughout the entire ecosystem. Like they have
Yeah.
problems with water, waste removal. It's kind of a commentary on our systems here in America or other countries that have problems with flushing, toilets, water removal. I mean, the whole thing. It's kind of deep.
It's also about bullying. Like he got bullied. You know,
He did.
and in today's society, kids shouldn't have to be treated like that. Even if you're a kid nicknamed Poopa.
Yeah,
Even if you're a dinosaur with multiple holes,
What
you
if
should
you
be able to,
clog-
if you dream of being president of a dystopian, metropolis,
yeah.
and you need plumbers to help clean the fungus out, and you're yelling for the plumbers.
What if-
Here's the thing: he keeps saying, "Get me those plumbers."
Yeah.
He needs their help,
He
and they
does.
keep running away. They're being the monsters.
Well, think of this. Even when they're in the police station, it's like, hey, what's your name? Mario. What's your name? Luigi. Let me guess. Luigi? No, Luigi Mario.
Yeah,
And
they're
it's
messing
like-
up the system. It's not
it's like-
funny, guys.
It's like, oh, but is Koopa's name Koopa Koopa? Not even close.
No,
And it's
it's
kind
Gary.
of... It's Gary.
Gary Koopa. Nobody ever asked him that.
No one in the whole movie asks him his first name, which is kind
No,
of messed up. No one asks him, "Hey, is your toilet running okay?" Like nothing. And
no.
it's sick. It's sad. We know who the good guy is here and the bad guy. So
He needs to
wow,
be in his own category.
he does. And
Like,
shame on Bob Hoskins. I hope something bad happens to him soon.
shout out to Bob Hoskins.
Why?
He's done a lot for the community, but
He
he
kissed
also
her. Didn't he kiss that rabbit one time?
he kissed a rabbit. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the male
Bob Hoskins
rabbit.
just causes mischief everywhere he goes. It's just really.
He's a hero.
I want to get into it. I don't want to get too political in this episode.
Yeah, me neither.
So finally, in the radicals list.
We got
Oh man.
no Sludge.
Sludge. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
So President George Sears, also known as Solidus Snake.
Oh,
Metal Gear
shit.
Solid 2,
Of
Sons of
course.
Liberty.
You know, that's literally my favorite twist in a video game.
It's
and
my favorite
so-
president. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be a little
Is
biased.
he?
It's my favorite president in any game.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you his origin. So Metal Gear Solid 1, which I played like 14 times and beat it. It's
Only
so
14?
cool. Yeah, only 14. So you're voice actor David Hayter, and you're getting on the jet ski, the snowmobile with Otacon, right? He's,
Yeah.
"Hey Snake, I'm gonna hug your hips."
That was a
go
pretty
off.
good impersonation of Otacon.
It was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
So they're going off in the distance, and like everyone goes off, and it's just a phone call between like all these people, and it's like,
No, it's a phone call between Revolver Ocelot.
well, that's fine. I said these people. I didn't name drop because I didn't want to act like I knew it all, like a know-it-all podcast. We're like a down-to-earth podcast, not like. Never mind. I do a different podcast called The Unpanners. You guys can check us out. Unpanners. We have links here. We don't do things like be know-it-alls on that podcast. I don't know about this one, but anyway, you're going off, and these Revolver Ocelot, if I had to say the name, I didn't want to scare people off. They were probably listening up till that point and were like, whoa, I didn't know. I'm going to leave.
Like, I don't need to know.
Yeah, geez.
They don't even want to get political, so I'm sorry for saying that.
Okay, I take it back. I'm not on a different podcast. You can't find me there.
You can't click here. You can't
click here. I unclick it. But the coolest thing is when you beat the game or whatever, and it's like, boss, he doesn't know who you are. And he's like, that's very good. Excellent. We still have power and moves. And it's like, I'm like watching after I beat this game 14 times. I'm like, what's he going to say? What's he going to say? And he goes, anyway, he doesn't know it's you, Solidus. And I'm like, oh shit, that's his brother. Oh, he's still alive? That's crazy. That's Big Boss's other son. Liquid, Solid, and Solidus. I don't know where the naming.
Yeah, they didn't really try that
Liquid
one.
Solid. I would have called him Gaseous. You know what I mean?
Gaseous
like Gaseous
Snake.
Snake. Yeah, it would have been good.
That would have been. That
It
makes
would
no
have
sense.
been.
Solidus.
I don't know. It's like in between the two. Anyway, he says he doesn't know it's you, Solidus, and it's like, oh, like that's the twist. I just got it. That's the whole twist. Wow, he's still alive. And then they go, thank you, ... Mr. President.
There's the twist.
Oh shit! It's the president.
There's the fucking twist that made me shit myself. I remember that.
Kind of good, but then like he's in the games, so like
he's the president in the first one. I think he's the one that makes the whole Shadow Moses thing happen, like behind the scenes.
Yeah, he's pulling the strings,
and then they're kind of like, "Hey, dude, we don't think you should be president or get reelected ever again anywhere on this planet. Get out of office."
I like how he's not the president later, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not the president in 2.
Which is weird because that's
the Wiener
right after.
we were talking about. The Wiener, James Johnson.
Yeah.
You want to hear something?
James Johnson's Wiener. Yeah.
Yeah. Solidus Snake was elected president when he was 28. That's
illegal.
It's
35 years old. Maybe we should do a recount. Maybe he's probably over 35 now, so he's probably actually eligible for this election.
So here's the thing, though.
Oh.
I don't know if he lied to the American people or us or himself because if I don't like to be a know-it-all, but in Metal Gear lore, they are old. They look older than they actually are because of the way they were. Their genome soldier project.
So if it's a clone, how old is it? I have no idea.
So I think he was older. I think he was like 35 or 40, but he was technically 28 to us.
Are they looking into it right now? Like seriously?
Currently,
the U.S.
yes.
government? Yeah, I think I heard about that.
Yeah.
So
but they were also looking into being like, you need to change your name to Gaseous now.
Isn't it gaseous?
Gaseous.
Yeah, I think that's it. Sure, I'll let
He's
you
the
go.
gaseous president on this
Yeah,
list.
he's got farts, dude. We can do fart
Yeah.
jokes.
So those are
So
all.
yeah,
Those
that's
are everyone.
that's everyone. We literally named every president from a video game. Radical Party, yeah, like rah rah rah. Let's hear it for him. Sludge Party, like these guys, strong characters.
People elected these guys.
Strong characters, though. I mean, let's be honest. There's pretty strong characters. Like I would elect a bad guy if the other candidates kind of sucked.
And here's the thing: they're probably partnering up with aliens at the end of their term just to get reelected. So they're not
Yeah.
in the wrong, quote
Yeah,
unquote.
you gotta do what you gotta do. It's politics. It's a little slimy, sludgy, if I may.
Yeah, as you would say, yes.
As I would say. And then we have the Wiener Party, which great. These guys win all the time. White guys. Ugh. Don't get me started on white people.
Seriously.
So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna convene and talk about like maybe we're gonna break it down. We're gonna look at the votes from the people.
So
we can actually we can do a live vote. We can have everyone who's watching live vote. You want to do that? I'll seriously do it.
We're going to be here all night.
Okay. We're going to be here all night. You guys vote here at the bottom. Click the link. We're going to see who comes out as like the top few, and we're going to vote on it like electoral.
Now remember, if for those voting, you got to take into account their political beliefs.
Political beliefs.
Their views on abortion. Their religious beliefs.
Their genitalia.
Their genitalia on both ends.
On both ends, butt and front. Okay.
The color of their skin and what age they actually are.
Pretty sure that first one's illegal. Unless you're referring to alien skin. Like, is that what you're
there's aliens.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
You know, King Koopa's a dinosaur.
Okay, all right, I respect that.
You know, I'm not, whoa, where were you going?
I guess I didn't read the notes before the episode. I didn't read anything before the episode.
What else? Their economic standings.
Yeah, we got to talk about
credit
that.
Scores.
What they did for their people, credit score, how many cars they bought in their life. Did they ever lie about car insurance?
That's a big one.
That is big. I mean, if you lie and you say you were in an accident and you do the claim and they offer you money, you have to use that money to fix your car.
Oh
if you just accept the money as like part of your rent because you were low that month, like a year or two ago.
It seems like everybody in the wiener category would probably try to get out of like paying insurance, or would lie and like have an accident and be like and use the insurance money for something else.
So would the sludge party, and probably
is that interesting? I was thinking the same thing.
And half the members of the radical party,
or
just not pay it.
I was
thinking I think none of them would pay. Actually,
I don't think anyone. I think who knows? But we're gonna convene. We're gonna go off. We're gonna
convene. Let's talk it. Let's talk about the votes. We're gonna do a random election. We're gonna come back and we're gonna give these people. We're gonna give these people what they want.
We're going to give the people. We're going to give the American people what they want.
The president of video games, folks.
We will be right back after this message.
Where's the button for stop?